Good morning, campers. This is Crusader Rabbit KBNY5962 starting our broadcasting day. And today, for your viewer enjoyment, we're bringing you the newest, another impulse purchase to our camera collection, the Mamiya 16. This is a sub-miniature 16mm camera. It's quite a bit larger. If you remember our little Minox, you can see this is almost, gosh, maybe twice the height and twice the width, maybe. It's quite a beast, and it's not a light camera. It's a tank. I'm not quite sure how much it weighs, but it weighs a lot. Surprising. It's a surprising amount of weight. Just probably a testament to how well that it's built. So off of the top of the camera here, going from right to left. This button right here is the shutter release. Here we have a film reminder. Lets us know what kind of film we have loaded, if it's black and white, or if it's color, or if it's empty. This knurled gear is the film advance shutter cocking lever. So if we take that and move that, the film advances, the shutter cocks, and then we can go ahead and release the shutter if it wasn't locked. We'll get to that in a minute. Right here is the exposure counter. Right here is this wheel is the shutter speed, and the shutter speed goes from a 200th of a second to a 100th to a 50th, a 25th, a 10th, a 5th, a half, and there is a B setting. Over to the, and then on the very upper side here we have the current f-stop. It goes from 2.8 to 16. And it's smooth, so it's 16, 11, there's no detents, 8, 5.6, 4, and 2.8. And right here we have the focusing slide, and it focuses anywhere from infinity all the way down to 1 foot to infinity. And over here we have the lever that allows you to set the f-stop. That's the display, and this is setting. You can set your ASA here, and this is the light meter, but my light meter is non-functional, so setting the ASA is really more of a reminder. On the front of the camera there is a locking mechanism for the shutter. So now with the shutter unlocked, this is in the locked position, and this would be unlocked. And then also this is a cover for your lens. Your lens is sitting right there, and then this lever brings a yellow-green filter. It looks like there's a kind of a hairline crack in there. I don't know if you can tell in the filter. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's at 2.8 right now. We can take that and I mean, it's at f16. We can open it all the way up to 2.8, then you can see probably see the shutter fire if I fire the shutter. And we're on the B setting. Can you see that? let's go ahead and listen to some of the shutter speeds for you. We'll go ahead and do a half a second. And let's go ahead and wind it and do a fifth of a second. And wind it again, and tenth of a second. Can you hear that? And wind again. It sounds accurate. 25th of a second. There's a little intense on the speed. And we'll wind on for a 50th of a second. And a 100th of a second. And a 200th of a second. There we go. And there's a on the back here, there's a flip up viewfinder, and the viewfinder is 1:1, and it's nice and bright, and it has a bright line in it. I don't know if you can tell, probably not. Okay. Anyway, take my word for it. It's 1:1, and it has a bright line in it. And it came with a nice wrist strap. It's has like a little attaching mechanism that attaches on the side here, and we have tripod there, flash attachment there. It looks like the flash sync. I'm guessing the flash sync is at a 1/100th of a second because that's marked in red. Gosh, is there anything? Let's see, we've gone over the front of the camera. There's the selenium meter that would be providing the electrical input for the light meter, but it's not functional. Let's see. Oh, over here we have, there's like a little mechanism here that kind of goes up and slides down a little bit. And then there's a little button right here. When it's in the up position, you can depress this button, and with that depressed, the back comes off. See, there's like a little catch right there. Then there's like a little hook right here. And the first time that I opened it up, I was, to my surprise, there was half of a film cassette in here. So that's kind of a little bonus. I have ordered a film cassette for it, both sides, with like a little adjoining piece for 20mm, but it hasn't arrived yet. I haven't purchased a slitter for it. I need to be able to take my 35mm film and slit it to 16mm. And then to put the back on, all you simply do is there's like this little nub right here, and there's the little hole right there. You first align the little hole with the nub, and then come over here, and that just snaps on, and then the back's on. You know, I have no idea what this does. Guess we could find out sometime. Maybe I need to like read a manual. Anyway, that's the, oh, there was like a little piece on the viewfinder, a little plastic piece that kind of fell off as soon as I touched it. Just needs to be glued back on. It doesn't affect, there's no optical component to this. It's merely like a window frame. And did I mention the nice case that it came with? It's like a Mamiya embossed, nice little case. little hole there for the wrist strap, and feed that through. So that's the Mamiya 16. I believe we've kind of gone over all the functions of the camera. So I'd like to say thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show. This is Crusader Rabbit KBNY 5962, ending our broadcasting day. Good night, campers.